The Byronic Hero. This research presentation was created and recorded by Olivia Payne and Alyssa Haynes. What is a Byronic hero? The character type of a Byronic hero was developed by Lord Byron. He was a famous 19th century English Romantic poet. Many literary scholars and historians point to Lord Byron as being the first true Byronic hero. Lord Byron exemplified the exact same characteristics of the hero he described in his writing. Many literary critics and biographers claim Lord Byron creates the Byronic hero because he was bored with traditional and romantic heroes in literature. Even though the Byronic hero does share character traits of the traditional and romantic hero, Byronic heroes and romantic heroes tend to rebel against conventional modes of behavior and thought. They both possess traits together that may not be seen in the traditional hero. Most Byronic heroes outrightly reject the traditional heroic virtues and values. There are a wide range of character traits that describe a true Byronic hero. Some of these character traits seem to be a contradiction, but Lord Byron combines these traits to construct an amazing hero. Byronic heroes tend to be intelligent, cunning, ruthless, arrogant, depressive, violent, self-aware, emotionally and intellectually tortured, traumatized, highly emotional, manipulative, self-serving, spiritually doubtful, reckless or suicidal, prone to bursts of anger, prone to substance abuse, dedicated to matters of justice over legality issues, seductive and sexually appealing. In Northanger Abbey, a good example of a Byronic hero is Mr. Tilney. Mr. Tilney is of good standing in the community and has stellar connections with people that are considered the upper echelon. He is well educated on a wide variety of topics. One topic that sticks out to the ladies is his knowledge of the Muslims and the cost of their gowns. Mr. Tilney is a true gentleman to Catherine and takes interest in her passions and conversations. He also takes a strong love for Catherine despite the fact that his father disagrees with the union. Mr. Tilney goes against his father's orders after his father has dismissed Catherine from Northanger Abbey for going into their mother's chamber. Mr. Tilney finds Catherine to express his love for her. He chooses love over family inheritance and pleasing his father. This is an action that goes against the traditional norms and values, making Mr. Tilney a Byronic hero. Mr. Tilney also is a savior for Miss Catherine because he saves Catherine from Mr. Thorpe. Mr. Thorpe is very conceited and he's very focused on himself. He does not take true care and initiative into Miss Catherine. Even though Mr. Tilney has a slight arrogance about himself, he knows that he's charming, he knows that he's cunning, he knows that he's attractive. He still takes interest in the cares of Miss Catherine. And that's what makes him a Byronic hero, because not only is he concerned about himself and his looks, but he's concerned about Miss Catherine, and he's willing to sacrifice everything and being an heir to the throne of Northanger Abbey in order to follow true love. In the Castle of Otranto, a good example of a Byronic hero is Theodore. Theodore shows aspects of being a Byronic hero when the giant helmet crushes Lord Manfred's son right before the wedding. It ties with the event of prophecy. Exposing the castle would pass from his line of family, which is why he tries to marry Isabella. Manfred tries to marry Isabella to keep the castle in the line of lineage. But Theodore comes in and he connects the two events and the prophecy because he is a savior for Miss Isabella as he helps her get out of the Castle of Otranto and saves her, and he sacrifices his own life for Miss Isabella because of the love he has for Miss Isabella. Also, after Isabella runs away from Manfred to escape St. Nicholas and Theodore, who is considered a peasant, Theodore helps her and even defends her from the knight, her father, and continues to help her even after this accident. After Theodore is imprisoned and sentenced to death, Matilda, who he does fall in love with in the end, he helps Matilda escape from her father. Due to Manfred, Matilda dies in the novel, and then Theodore marries Isabella. His rights to the throne is through his bloodline and his nobility. So Theodore does try to save two women who are considered damsels in distress. He ends up marrying Isabella, and he's still heir to the throne and nobility because of his lineage and who his father is. In conclusion, Miss Alyssa Haynes created the content for the Byronic Hero for the Castle of Otranto, and she wrote up a little saying for what we're going to say on the Castle of Otranto. She selected pictures and did the picture citations and the final editing, and she also helped post the recording. Miss Olivia Payne did the Byronic Hero informational slides, the first two slides, and the Byronic Hero in Northanger Abbey, and she created the citation slides, citations for the content slides, and the Byronic Hero for Northanger Abbey slide. She did her voice recording, and she also helped post the overall recording of this presentation. Thank you.